Hey guys, so I just thought of something and I wanted to share with you because I think it's relevant to what I am discussing. In fact, I made it a mission of mine to not do that, which is worry about why people are not accepting freedom in all its entirety, meaning we reject the use of force in everything and everything. If you haven't listened to, if this is your first time listening to me, I have mentioned this before, that prior to, I think about 1 or 2 months ago, and really prior to me completely accepting total freedom, that means non-violence all around, particularly the violence that came from government, because that was my last straw. Government, I believe in some government, but then I changed because government is violence. Anyways, so if you haven't listened, this is kind of a continuation or kind of the result I have noticed, or I think it's related at least, or maybe it's not, I don't know. So I told myself that after I ditched government and all of that, I made it my mission not to worry about trying to get people to accept freedom. That's basically the summary. Not to worry about trying to get people to accept freedom. Not to worry at all. My job is just to really say it. What people do with the information, I can't control it. Literally, I can't. If you're listening to this, if you've stayed this long, bravo to you. But everything that I've said now and before now is totally up to you to accept it or not. If I constantly worry about you accepting the message or not, I can't control it. I can't control that. So that means it's an unending unhappiness, unending misery. So I made it my life mission to totally change how I pursue and advocate for freedom. 1, I'm not going to worry. 2, I'm going to focus on the way we raise our kids, particularly peaceful. And trying to help people start business. Basically, that's my mission. That's really how I approach this idea of freedom. Business, helping people start business. Because I can kind of control that. I have more control than trying to change people's mind to reject government or their cultures that encourages force. That, and then not to worry. And shortly after that, that's I think about 2 months ago, shortly after that, look at this programming that I started learning. It just popped out of nowhere. I got this inspiration from someone and I picked it up because I think part of it is I'm not constantly worrying. I swear to God, before now, I'm constantly worrying, oh my God, Nigerians are really poor. They need to get the ideas of freedom so that they can be all right, People won't be dying for basically something that is preventable. I keep constantly worrying myself. That occupies my mind literally, other than my family and of course my needs, that came third. Just constantly thinking, constantly worrying. Now I substituted that, or I'm trying to substitute that with business, with entrepreneurship. And this programming just popped up, and I accepted it. I've had chances to start programming before, but for some reason that didn't happen. So for example, I had a friend who I knew who was teaching himself how to become a programmer. And the guy that I got the inspiration from to kick off my learning of programming, I knew before that he was into programming, that he had left science to go to a coding camp to learn how to program, how to build a site. I knew this. But months later, precisely less than 3 weeks ago, or 2 weeks ago, I met the guy, and boom, the programming clicked. I'm not saying that that's what caused it. There are other, of course, interests that might have facilitated me to start learning how to code. But I would like to think that me not worrying about whether other people will accept freedom, but instead taking all that time to focus on business, building myself, might have helped. It's incredible when we stop worrying about things we can't control and we start thinking about things we can control. I completely changed the way I approach pursuing freedom, like I've said previously. And this change, because it has to do with me, with what I can control, well, look at what is happening. This is just my gut feeling thoughts. But I think once we start focusing about ourselves and stop worrying about what others think or do, we might actually be able to achieve something. Thank you very much for listening. You can find Nigeria Freedom Radio on Facebook. Just search Nigeria Freedom Radio, like it, share any link. Nigeria Freedom Radio is not on Twitter yet, but we are on YouTube, partially, kinda. It's my own personal YouTube, but I upload this podcast to my YouTube channel, which you can find if you search my name, Adamu Muhammad Dankori. Subscribe. If you have any ideas that you want to share, please do. Thank you very much again, and I will talk to you soon.